Mathematicians, I want you to make 2 small models using Lego bricks or building blocks. They need to be identical. Now, before we start, does it matter if we use different coloured bricks? Will the colour change the weight? Will colour change the way that something balances on scales? No, it won't. So if you use different coloured bricks, that doesn't matter. That attribute is not important when we're talking about maths or weighing things. But the size of the bricks, that's going to be important. So a good idea might be for you to organise yourself and count out and share a certain amount of bricks of the same size. So that way you know you have a pile to build a model here and you can build the exact same model next to it. You need identical models today. Remember, the amount of Lego bricks you use and the size that you use are important in today's activity. Mathematicians, once you have your 2 models built, these should be equivalent. You might have some scales to test this out. If you don't have scales to balance on today, heft. Use your hands to hold these objects and feel. They should be the same. They should be equivalent. They're the exact same size using the exact same bricks. These items should be equivalent. But what happens if you change one? Leave one of your models alone, but choose one to take apart. Use the exact same bricks, but redesign them to look different. Change the way that you build. You might build a different type of model. It might look completely different, but it must have the same bricks that you used originally. Here's a picture to show you what I mean. I had 2 houses. I've taken one apart and used those bricks to redesign and make another model. This is what it looks like now. Will these be equivalent? If I used the exact same bricks but just rearranged them to look different, to build a different shape or a different house, will it be equivalent still in weight? Will it weigh the same? Yes, it will, little mathematicians. Just because a shape is changed, it doesn't mean its weight will change. Shapes or objects can remain the same in weight if they're rearranged or represented differently. It doesn't always mean their weight changes. Remember, weight will only change if more is added. Think about the Mr. Potato Head characters again. The exact same pieces were used but just rearranged differently. He looks different on both sides of this scale. If we closed our eyes and held a potato head in each hand, they should feel the same. If we were hefting these objects, their weight should feel equivalent. Just because the potato head had changed, it doesn't mean his weight had changed. Just like the Lego house that I built. Rearranging those blocks to look different doesn't mean that the weight will change. Objects or items can look different but weigh the same.